What's going on, everybody? Happy Friday out there. Thanks for joining us here on Northern Life. Friday, day before the weekend about to start. What do you two have going on this week? What's happening in the world of Briggs and Ryan?
Yeah.
You go first. Yours is guaranteed more exciting than mine.
Well, Mary's got a CrossFit competition that Matt's also in this weekend down in the Twin Cities, so we'll be down there. And we're going to go to the Minnesota State Fair on Sunday, so
nice.
Should be a lot of fun.
Love it, love it. Yeah, I was going to go with two, but the hand, foot, and mouth has made it away. It's around the daycare, so now I'm staying home to take care of Wells. But that'll be fun, too. I was looking forward to watching it. But what do you guys have on your list for the State Fair? What is stop number one when you get inside the gate?
Immediately we get the mouth-trap cheese curds.
That's
stop number one. I know we're looking at the street corn, the Mexican street corn that was there for the preview event that they had.
Nice.
And then also they got some, tasty beverages, too, so we'll try those
Sweet
out.
Martha's always on your list?
I'm not a big Sweet Martha's guy. I don't go to Sweet Martha's. I'm like, it's a cookie.
Okay.
McDonald's got some good cookies.
That's true, but it's
my mom makes better cookies.
Yeah,
Jill
makes some
Jill
good
the
cookies.
Savage,
Just
very,
saying,
very good.
Just saying,
So
yeah.
you're saying they're overrated?
It could be hot takes. Not they're great, but I don't need to get.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's never been a staple of my State Fair experience either. So that makes sense. Makes sense. Good stuff.
And then Hunter's concert in the corn, I think.
Yes, we got a concert in the Corn today, as a matter of fact, later on today. So it's going to be a party, a lot of fun here all weekend. Going to be enjoying all sorts of acts. 90s country. Clint Black is one of my favorites.
Wow.
So excited to see him and Sawyer Brown and a couple other folks. So,
Cool. Well, best of luck to you.
Thank you very much.
Rock out.
Should be fun.
Mason, Wisconsin.
Mason, Wisconsin, in the Corn. Bring it on.
It's like a southern accent.
It's Mason. I mean, similar probably. Yeah.
Well, here's what's coming up on today's show for you. We have all sorts of dogs to discuss, and a Chicago teacher donates a kidney to someone she's never met, plus friends are helping their buddies get a first date in a pretty unique way, it's looking like. So excited to share that with you.
You need people to hype you up,
Too funny. Exciting news for my favorite show, you guys. Survivor has announced the 18 new castaways who are going to compete against each other when the series premieres its 49th edition next month.
Sweet.
Just crazy, I know. One step closer to the Great 50. The group is going to dig deep. That's my favorite thing that Jeff Probst says. Dig deep. So that group is going to dig deep to compete for the title of Sole Survivor and the $1 million grand prize. So Survivor is also gearing up for its highly anticipated 50th season after first premiering in May of 2000. It's so funny. I didn't become a Survivor fan until it was like during COVID, actually, that we were looking for stuff to watch, and Survivor seasons were on Netflix or one of the streaming platforms. So we watched like a middle of the pack season, and then we went all the way back to watch season 1. Blew my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of the stuff that, you could say on TV back then. It was questionable for sure. But just like how far it's come, like from its very simple, like the challenges that they would do in the beginning were like, who can
swim out to that
buoy? Literally, something like that. And then now they have all these like grandiose like obstacle courses that they do. So it's fun to watch how far it's come, and I can't wait to see what they have in store for season 50. It's gonna be good.
Also, camera quality too. In those 25 years.
Yes.
I watched that first season. I'm like, whoa! It's like looking through a screen or something.
That's improved quite a bit.
Yeah.
After all these years, would you still sign up for Survivor, do you think?
Oh, yeah.
You would?
I would. I think it would be so fun to do, but I always forget that, like, they're really hungry all the time because they don't talk about it as much in the seasons anymore. They used to talk about it a lot more, and I think it's because the season was longer back in the day. They shortened it during COVID to be like 29 days instead of what it used to be. So maybe they don't get quite as hungry as they once did, but I forget about that part, and I forget about the fact that they don't sleep very well. So the challenges wouldn't really be as fun, if you're not like well fed. But still, I think it would be a great time. I would love to do it. I think like the back and forth between the contestants is just hilarious to watch.
Do they have to find their own food? Like they have to go fishing and stuff?
Basically, yeah. They get some rice allotted to them along the way, and sometimes there's reward challenges.
I've seen those,
where they get to go out and have like it used to be like an Applebee's meal because Applebee's sponsored it, which was hilarious. They just deliver the Applebee's, but they don't do as much in that anymore. So anyway, season 49. Can't wait.
Next month. Find it here on Northern News Now.
Yep.
Well, hey, from show fans to book fans, if you haven't curled up with a good book in a long time, you're not the only one. Apparently, reading for pleasure has plummeted sharply over the past 2 decades, falling about 40% overall. That's according to a new study published in the journal iScience. However, there is one genre that seems to be bucking that trend. It is romantasy or romantic fantasy series that are on the rise. Also gaining in popularity, mystery books. Industry experts say book clubs and online communities have helped with that surge. There's another name for those romantasy books, and I don't know if I'm allowed to say it on air. But
I don't know yet.
Hunter and I, there's also a certain show on Netflix that seems to be following said genre that we have completed. And don't know if we can say that name on. Oh, the title isn't bad.
No.
The show itself, it's a little.
It's very, very R-rated.
What show are we talking about?
It's
Tell me
certain
later,
wives in Texas.
Sure.
It's very interesting, but that's not even really that interesting. It's just, it's crazy what happens on the show. So,
definitely adult watch.
Yes, that is something that I want to get more into, is reading books.
Oh, okay.
Not that show. No,
Oh, hey.
not the show.
Wow.
No, thank you. But reading more. I want to read more. My girlfriend Kayla, she reads all the time. She just finished a book. She already has a bunch of books on the backlog. She's like already picking up another book. I never ever read, so I admire that.
What kind of book would be your go-to? Like a biography? Are you into those?
But I bought a Billy Joel biography.
And you haven't even read that?
I read like 70 pages and I couldn't finish it. I'm like, this is kind of boring.
So what are you doing when she's reading?
What am I doing? I'm watching TV or eating something, or on my phone or whatever. I admire her. That's great. But I could never do that.
Bravo, Kayla.
Yeah, way to be, Kayla.
This is another episode of Seinfeld.
Yeah.
I will say, like, being on vacation and reading a book, you like have the dedicated time to, like, you're not doing anything and you have the time to do it. That's just awesome.
Yeah.
But in the everyday Monday through Friday, you're like, just throw on the show.
Yeah.
It's just a lot easier.
So
It's
much
hard when
easier.
you're tired from work to go home and read. I get it. Yeah. Coming up after the break, we're going to take you to Dog Mountain.
Yeah, we are.
Sure to be one of my favorite places. We'll be back on Northern Life.
Welcome back, folks. Here comes a new take on matchmaking. At an event in New York City, people are hopping on stage to sing the praises of their single friends to a room full of strangers.
Very interesting. It comes as studies show younger adults looking for love are tired of those dating apps. Jared Hill shares more.
Last one. Is John like a lovable guy?
In the search for romance,
My best friend doesn't have time to waste.
the wingman is taking center stage.
She puts the cutie in social justice.
It's called Pitch and Pair.
You get to pitch your bestie in front of all of these single people.
33-year-old Joe Teblum launched the idea about a year ago.
It all kind of started with myself being shy and having a lot of shy friends within the tech space, and them being a great catch, but not really a good fit for like a lot of the dating apps.
Research shows millennials and Gen Zers have been moving away from online dating. Eventbrite shows a 42% spike in in-person dating and singles events between 2022 and 2023. Ellen Kilgo's friend Robin is pitching her tonight.
If you need something, Ellen shows up.
I want people to know who she is as a person and how much love her friends have for her.
They offer something that dating apps don't, and that's presence.
Dr. Sabrina Romanoff is a psychologist specializing in relationships and life transitions.
We love watching people talk about their closest relationships when they don't have a direct pony in the race.
She says that external seal of approval, whether backed by a PowerPoint or just in conversation, can help foster connection.
Individual feels vetted, right? Like you're meeting through a friend of a friend.
Teblum says Pitch and Pair is stacking the social calendar.
Love connections yet?
Yeah, so we do get a lot of dates, first dates, second dates, third date follow-ups.
No wedding bells, but you can't hurry love. Jared Hill, CBS News, New York.
Oh,
it's a neat idea.
I like that.
Yeah.
Who knows you better than your best friend?
Seriously.
But they also know the worst of you. So
that's
who
true.
knows what they might get up and say?
They have something against you. They could say a lot of bad things about you, probably.
They
up on
could.
the old stage.
I have also heard that folks out there do like PowerPoint parties, so they like learn about more about a topic, and then everybody gets together and they do like a 15-minute presentation at their like little dinner party.
Can you drink it there? Hopefully.
Well, some people do it as like a fun thing, like it's a holiday get-together thing, and some people make like a PowerPoint of like, here's what I was up to this year, or like some girl groups I've seen, I'd be like, here's all the guys I dated this year.
That's funny.
And then they share the story about it along the way. So some of them can be really funny, and then others might be a little more dry. That's
cool. Okay.
Fun.
I would trust you guys. I would trust you guys to be up there and do the PowerPoint presentation. Obviously, Briggs has already helped me out.
That's true.
With Mary, so
I did. Little does Ryan know, I did make a PowerPoint for Mary.
It was too Mary.
Just kidding, I did not, but that would have been funny.
She said, I'll think about it. Well, hey, staying out east, a massive mountain park in Vermont has become sacred ground for dog lovers everywhere. It was created 25 years ago. Dog Mountain in St. Johnsbury, Vermont sits on 150 acres, featuring trails, swimming ponds, an art gallery, and even a dog chapel. And that's where visitors can add to the thousands of photos and notes covering those chapel walls, dedicated to the four-legged friends who have sadly passed on. The Canine Paradise is open year-round, though, for dog owners and their pups, free of charge.
That's sweet. Yeah, Harry, we're heading to Vermont, buddy. CJ, get in the car. Driving out there. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. Our director, Shania, said she was hoping it was going to be for dog weddings at the chapel.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's very sweet, too, to put your photo up and honor pets in that way, too. I just love it. So cute. The battle to become the TSA's top dog is down to a pair of Labrador retrievers, you guys. Alex helps keep staff and travelers safe at the Denver airport. And then we've got Steeler, as his name hints. He's a canine from Pittsburgh International Airport. Okay, that makes sense, Pittsburgh Steelers.
Sure.
The agency says of the two, Alex is the healthier eater. He likes to eat green beans.
What?
Weird.
The only one.
Yeah, right?
Then Steeler, meanwhile, prefers jumbo hot dogs from the 7-Eleven convenience stores. Voting is underway, and the winner is going to be announced on Tuesday, which is National Hot Dog Day. Or no.
Whoa.
It's National Dog Day.
Oh,
my
Britt's
bad.
giving an edge to the one dog there.
I entered hot in there. An error. But to vote, you can go to the TSA website.
Nice.
So that's cute. We got Steeler versus, what was the other one's name? Oh, Steeler just stuck in my mind.
Alex?
Alex,
Alex
that's right.
Steeler. Yeah.
Steeler
Working
just
hard.
loves hot dogs, so Steeler,
Yeah, you
you're
get
on our
my
side.
vote.
Honestly, more relatable to all of us.
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah.
Green beans?
Green. What the heck, Alex?
Yeah.
Get your owner to give you some better treats.
Oh, darn. Well, hey, let's go to Michigan, where a former sheriff's canine is on a mission to maintain law and order in our ecosystem. Researchers at Michigan State University have enlisted an English Springer Spaniel to sniff out a disease that actually threatens honeybees. Maple here has a career in law enforcement which ended due to an injury last year, but the 9-year-old is still armed with a keen sense of smell.
The way she walks.
It's like
a monkey.
So apparently the honeybee population has declined significantly over the years because of a disease known as American foul brood. And so that is what Maple has the ability to sniff out, is that foul brood.
Dogs are so smart, and she looks so cute, too, in her bee suit.
Yeah.
love
Have you ever
it.
had a dog stung by a bee or anything like that?
No,
Harry,
but
or-
actually, Harry had one stuck in his fur the other day, and I was like, "What is that in your fur, buddy?" And then I realized it was a bee, and I was like, "Oh, good thing you didn't sting you. Who knows? Who knows what would happen?" Yeah.
If you got stung, you would have been given green beans, Harry,
Yeah.
as a treat.
He's like, "No thanks." Coming up, a beautiful tribute in Baudette. Welcome back, everybody. In the classroom, they say teaching is a selfless profession, but perhaps never to this extreme. Two teachers at an elementary school in Illinois are bonded forever. When teacher Allie's husband, Brad, entered kidney failure, art teacher Lillian didn't hesitate to see if maybe she was a match. Turns out Lillian was a perfect match and donated her kidney just days before the start of the school year. Unbelievably, Lillian had never met Brad before agreeing to the surgery. Brad's hospital stay was brief, and both patients are doing great. How amazing is that?
Such a big decision, too.
It is. I was going to say, it's a question I ask myself, like, if something like this were to come up, if it was a friend, like, would I do it? But this, she didn't know the other person. I mean, that's remarkable that she was able to do that. Wow.
So cool.
Yep. Unbelievable. Anyway, in Baudette, a family wanted to fulfill their grandfather's final wish.
Yeah, after a few bumps in the road, Sydney Zatz shows us how the family got it done.
Oh, my dad. Oh, he was 11, you know, not 10. He was an 11. Just a wonderful man.
Norman Johnson's family says he was one of a kind, a man who loved his family and his 1985 359 Peterbilt truck. He sold it in 2021.
My mom and dad moved into an apartment and had nowhere to store it, so it got sold. And he always said he wanted to be brought to a cemetery in his semi. But he outlived his semi. So
his grandsons took to TikTok to track down his truck. They found it in Missouri. They were close to their $5,000 GoFundMe goal, but in the end, The truck had too many issues to make the long drive back.
The truck started having some electrical issues. And we didn't want a chance driving it partway up and having an issue and then having to find more funding to get it back or whatever. I was kind of unrealistic at that point.
And asked about my truck if it was available. And I said, yeah, absolutely. So yeah, it was more than happy to let him use it for that.
John Sipe, a distant relative, family friend, and a trucker himself, ended up lending his truck for Norman's funeral.
We kind of live in this, small town up here, and he actually hauled wood, so I always was around his trucks, and I always wanted to have a nice Peterbilt, and ended up that I did.
While Norman got his wish in a unique way, his family knows he would have been more than happy.
It was a beautiful day. The sun was shining. It was a gorgeous day.
Yes, it was.
And it was just a really good day.
Yeah.
And I know my dad was smiling from heaven, and he was really grateful for his family.
Oh, really lovely story there.
Sweet.
Oh, very cool. Well, hey, let's go to Wisconsin now, where a group of Good Samaritans jumped into action after a car drove into a river this week. They helped the mother who was driving the car rescue her toddler. Immediately, the mother sprang into action after driving into the water to free her baby from the car seat from the sinking car and float to the surface. That's when 3 pedestrians brought them all to safety. That car was later removed from the water, and that incident is still under investigation.
Oh my gosh, my worst nightmare. That
my
is so
golly.
scary thinking about that and how you would be able to get them out in time from a car seat because they just are kind of helpless back there strapped in.
Yeah, you see that in the movie all the time. You don't even know what you do and if that happened to you in real life. So good shout out to the 3 pedestrians too who just happened to walk by and decide to jump in to help.
Lucky.
Yeah, well hey, coming up, we got an announcement for next week. We'll see you in a little bit.
Coming up next week on Northern Life, our team is closing in on 2 years on Northern Life. Isn't that crazy?
So cool.
Unbelievable. We'll be sharing some of our favorite moments from our time here on Northern Life, including the best stories and blindfold. So we'll take a look back at all of our favorites here in the past couple of years.
Yeah,
a lot of them.
Oh, I know. We've done so much. We were just doing, this is a tease for next week as well, but we just did a cool golf-related blindfold, and we realized like how many golf-related things, we've been able to do. Like we did golf on,
Mini golf.
we did full golf, and then this other golf thing is very cool, but very different as well. So it would just, kind of reminded us of all of the different things that we've gotten to do that have been just a blast.
Yep, absolutely.
Met so many cool people along the way too. Before we go today, no one won the Powerball jackpot back on Wednesday, so that means what was already the biggest pot of the year will get even bigger. As of Thursday, it was estimated at $700 million, you guys, but you can expect it to go up from there too. So the next drawing is scheduled for tomorrow night. Maybe grab a ticket if you're feeling lucky.
Yeah, I'm going to have FOMO. I'm going to have to go to the nearest place and get a ticket.
Yeah.
Right?
It could be me.
It's $2. It's a minimal investment.
Why not me?
Yeah. Help somebody else out too. Well, thanks for joining us this week. We love you.
We'll see you on Monday. Have a great and relaxing weekend.
Find some time to throw a line or just head outside to unwind. That's the life in the great North Woods. Hike or bike, whatever you like. Get out in the day, enjoy the night. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, this is Northern Life.